The hell? Alright. Lost media tomorrow. We're gonna cram this last minute because that's how it is. Let's see. Just to get one thing clear. Once the event's gone, it's gone, scrapped forever. It's not stored in the feeder thing, is it? Detour tells. Will its story still be in here? Or will that not be a thing? It's here. Collaboration. We'll bring more eeps. Well, as long as it's in the feeder, that's fine. The only issue is I need to finish the event to unlock it, so yeah. The pack, that's fine. I don't really do the mirror dungeon that much. I already did the final boss fight in the mirror dungeon, so yeah. Kind of a pain in the ass with all the red coin spam and the paralysis bullshit. Oh, I forgot what it was called. The nervous system thing, the gimmick. And the staggering and all that bullshit. And their shields. That's great. Well, the shop, I bought all the essentials except for the tickets. I still need to buy the tickets. That's obviously essential for my gambling addiction. And probably the boxes too. There's only 10 of them, so we'll probably buy some of them before we wrap up here. I need terror bits. Cassette tape. Mersault. Interesting choice to have him as Cassetti Man. I like the speculation that Fire Fist Gregor shares the same mirror world as Cassetti Mersault. That's pretty cool. Well, assuming it's legit or not. Gregor is like on a rampage, fucking everything up. Alternate timeline where La Mancha land gets fucked over without the sinners, I guess. Oh, meltdown. Well, last time I left on the dungeon, but that was on normal because I didn't read this fine print down here. So I gotta do this on hard, which means I gotta do the last night fight on hard mode, which is gonna be fun. I lied, it's not gonna be fun, it's gonna be terrible. Why? Let's just hope I can speed run the fight before I get frozen like a popsicle and get abused and tossed into the sea again. Just use Durante, most likely. The only other fights is probably what's her face? Mayor's Distorted or Ego Manifest, whatever the difference is. And that scrub priest dude, I forgot his name already. He's irrelevant. This is on hard mode, right? Yeah. Man, there's actually quite a few fights before we reach. Wait, how many fights are after the last? Wait, one. Oh, just this fight. That's story segment. Okay, it's only one more fight. I'm gonna skip the story segments because I already viewed these already in the last stream, so we're gonna try to condense this stream because it is a work day, man. I'm pretty tired. Let's see. Man, I can't believe I could have done this all in one, but whatever, I'm done. Let's try this last night. Fabled. There you go. Let's go burning. We're gonna burn the man on the fake Rocinante. Rocisante. I forgot. I almost pronounced it right there. I need to keep up the spiel of pronouncing everything wrong again. I swear to God. Fuck you, Heathcliff. I'm not gonna level you up. At least until you get a burn ID. Then I'll consider it. Skip. Arknights, the game itself actually had a pretty decent update with the Exusier event. They updated the auto battle system, so instead of doing it one at a time, you can just do 6 runs at one time and it just gives you the reward for all of it. Definitely shortens the time to grind the dailies, that's for sure. I actually like that very much. And of course, my gun wife, Exia, finally got her altar. She's pretty good. Very good. She shoots a lot. Luckily, I got her and her sister. Lumuel. Bang.
Yeah.
Speaking of gacha, I tried out Stella Sora. It was alright. It's pretty funny how terrible the reception was. That shit tanked. Holy shit. Apparently it was just the publisher themselves, Yostar, that just directly handled the game. Even though they handle... Well, they don't necessarily handle other games like Arknights. Arknights is handled by Hypergriff. And, what's the other game? Azur Lane. Azur Lane's handled by another developer. Yeah, apparently Yostar is pretty shitty. That's great. Yeah. I was hoping the Dragalia Lost successor would at least be successful, but now it's not the case, man. It's like cursed. Why? I just want a Dragalia Lost sequel that won't crash and burn. It's so depressing. Blue Archive. Oh yeah, I forgot. Blue Archive is handled by Nexon, I think. Which is kind of weird. Nexon usually has a bad rep. I need the clash. I need clash. Power counter. Gregor. Priority. I don't want this bitch getting... Well, this guy's gonna get haste regardless, so it doesn't really matter if I clash with this or not. He just loses some sanity. He gets a fuck ton of sanity if he wins a clash. Oh, I forgot to turn my camera on. Ugly. Alright. Let's see. Which one gets good results? It's all 5-5-5 deal, like some fucking Little Caesar's pizza or some shit. The hell is this trash? Whatever. Hold this. Hold this. I probably should use Durante on his second phase when he whips out the horse. Well, let's go over this for now. Durante. I can only use 2. I'll keep that in mind. Speed. I probably won't use that. I'll probably use Superbia and Morecitas. Morecitas. I'll use Cheese, its ability. If I need to. Don't lose a clash. Please. That's what I like to see. Hopefully this freeze gimmick doesn't fuck me over too badly. I'm gonna assume he stacks freeze with his red coins, regardless if he loses. Yeah. Well, he attacks, but... Bonk. My man, Gregor. Too angry to die. Alright, let's see. What does freeze do again? Oh, cold, I mean. Loses 1 speed for every cold stack. 3 stacks after skill end. Take 20 gloom damage at 20 SP damage. Then gain 1 frozen this turn. Damn. Turn to end. If this unit did not attack the last night, it expires. Oh, really? Peace was never an option. Ugh. So right now we got a speed tie. Otis does not have any sanity. Should I risk magic bullet? That's my only choice. Fuck it. Magic bullet with no sanity. Let's do it. Let's see. Pretty aggroed on Otis. He knows that's where most of the damage is going to be coming from. Why does Don Quixote hit like a noodle? Speed is faster. Elf speed is in 3 speed. Not looking too good. How long does this shit last? What level is this guy anyways? I didn't even check. Oh, it's mysterious. They're all positive coins. Oh, no wonder. Gains power for cold affliction. That's great. Makes sense. Yeah. Ugh, fuck it. It's 3 turns. Oh, I'm not fast enough. That's Otis. That doesn't really look too promising, honestly. Burn and Tremor. Don't really have that much, honestly. What does that do? For burn. Let's see.
받아볼 텐가.
Everything sounds so muffled. What the hell? Bill.
끝내. 전수하리.
걷잡을 수 없이 타올라라.
The hell, man?
격발.
Alright, you need to chill with these counterattacks, man.
총알값 아까울 놈은 아니군.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
Alright, I think I'm gonna get frozen. Our salt does not have any cold. Let's see, 688 HP, 515. So that's like almost 180. I could try staggering him if I wallop his ass. Maybe. This one. I could. I probably could. Let's try it. Who's this targeting? Otis. Alright. Could use this for my SP. Gloom and Pride. Not sure if this is gonna work, but we'll see.
조여 목구를 달궈 볼까?
Yes, I know. Oh, I think. Oh, yeah, frozen. No wonder I couldn't get the attack off.
혈염도 바로.
Alright, I staggered him.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。効果的な攻
Being
撃でした。
frozen, man. It sucks. Speech check. What was that noise? Yeah, I chose this last time. Oh, that sucks. Mersault, please. Nice. Remove frozen from my allies.
부탁이었다.
Ooh.
발톱짝을 뽑을.
Wait, is this the second phase?
ただならぬ気配を感じます。
I forgot what I did last time with this move. I think we just kind of like Hail Married it. Like sinking. Yeah, I can't clash it.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Ah! That hurts. That hurts. Last time I chose, we have to observe the situation more carefully. I don't know if that was the right choice or not. But it did get me through it, so. Well, this worked last time, so we'll go with this, I guess. Maybe. I have to observe the situation more carefully. Yeah. I don't know if this did anything. Let's try this. Nice. Yes, I am aware that the Doto is here. Inquisitor quickly capitalizes on momentarily opening. A blinding spark flies from her hand cannon, and the knight is thrown off his steed. Damn, shot his ass. Slay the ocean skill becomes clashable. What? Okay, that seems like a better choice. Then shadows pulls under the lone knight. Sorceress. What? Susi. A teeming flesh sliding against flesh can be heard from beneath. Art thou gathered to defeat the knight? They must have first gathered here, believing him to be one of them, until they came to a realization that the knight is a traitor to the greater will. The knight leaps off from the surface, but the sea rises violently in response to drag him back down. The waves crest high, gnawing upon the knight, crashing him back down to the water's surface. Sus. But he leaps once again, the crashing waves as his stepping stones. He belongs not to the sea. He stands tall against the greater will. His head held high in eternal defiance. The unremitted knight rides across the watery mountains and charges at us again. Shit. Wow, I took a lot of damage from that. Jesus. Uh-oh. Done. I feel like Voss will throw. Let's see. 4 coins. 4 plus 3. Let's try Dawn. Dawn! This is clearly your resignation here. Oh my gosh, he barely passed. Once, twice, thrice, but unlike the knight in the back streets, the waves don't stop coming. He has always challenged the waves and is fated to do so for eternity. The waves will always shake the sea until the day the night's sinking. Struggle. Passive at deactivated. The last night gains the knight's corpus.
해결됐지 않나?
Ew. Sounds like he took a shit.
皆さん戦闘の準備を
What's wrong?
나는 위아래가 없군.
How can you talk? You're an ice cube. Yeah. The knight's corpus take 80% more damage. Whoa, no way. Ugh. Looks like my my psoriasis is still active. Let's see. Looks like he can't get staggered anymore, which is great. Alright, let's look at this. Slay the ocean. Bug. Whoa. Oh, I got it. I gotta do this. What will you do? Damn, my sanity, shit. What does this do? Inflict 2 attack down, apply haste 3. Ooh, haste. I mean, I'll take that. Why not? Let's see. No bueno. Seems like he clashes warp. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Which one is the bad skill? Well, these are single points, so let's try this one. Whatever, man. Whatever I do, it's a losing battle.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Fuck. Not ideal.
혈연도 봐라. 괜찮아. 상처는 찢었으니까.
Burn, you son of a
내
bitch.
탄원이 향하는 곳은 언제나 같다. 필연적으로 조금의 우연도 없이.
That ends in 2 turns. For him or for me?
囚人に致命傷を確認。至急対処お願いします。囚人が退却できませんでした。
Rodian, what the hell? Who invited you here?
ダンテさんには
멀리 가까이 오지
囚人
마세요.
を
B
蘇生
team's
で
here.
きる能力がありましたよね。
I just need a magic bullet to clash. I wasn't using it optimally. Alright, so... He's saying he has 2 HP. What the fuck? Man, your ass is not clashing that. Doesn't hit the main target. So what, those 2 bullets just whiff past him? Bro. Yeah, notice he doesn't have Dark Flame on. Alright.
순식간에 끝내죠.
일발장전.
Oh, I just build up my bullets. I only played this game for the story, not a sweat. If I brought Philip, this fight would be over in less than a few seconds. Philip!
味方が優勢です。今こ
Oh
そ
yes, 34
勝機
HP,
を
what
つ
the
かむ
fuck?
時です。
It's magic, I didn't even see his HP go down. So is my HP though. How the hell is Foss still alive? Isang is still somehow alive as well. This guy is lucky. Very ideal. Alright, well Otis is out for the count right now, so... Is this good? Is this a good clash skill? It seems like it, so we'll go with that. Actually. Who's he targeting here? Ishmael! Perfect. Fuck this shit.
대체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
Guard against this.
아득한 여정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Monster! Get an acupuncture. Wow.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, I thought I would have to do a retry on that bad. This fight was nerfed, but it was for normal, right? Was the hard version also
타나는
nerfed?
어디든 무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다. 설령 사랑하는 사람일지라도.
뱃대에서 내려 전장으로.
Hard version does get nerfed. Wow. Burn is just too good.
Limbus カンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて
Limbus.
本当に嬉しいです。
Limbus in here. Alright. Oh, it is. I see you with that turn 1 magic bullet spam. Neutral. Wait, can I even... Oh, I can. Okay, that's good. See terror. Not even that. What was that? Okay.
화격검.
Don't wake up the Sea Reaper.
혈액도 봐라.
I await another collaboration in the near future, whenever that happens. But that probably won't be for a long time. At least after Ryoshi's Kanto is out. Up until the next year. Wait, what?
일발장전.
Collab.
囚人の皆さんの状態を確認する必要がありそうです。管理
Kinda
人
hard to mix a collab that doesn't clash too hard with the universe of this game. Ah, the Reaper's up. Fuck.
화격검. 타오르시게.
이 결투.
Schedule. Need more folks to work, man. Expecting to pump out these deadlines. I'd be honest, if the collab was like with a random ass game that I wasn't familiar with, and then yeah, I would feel the sentiment that a lot of folks feel about collaborations taking up the game's schedule. Obviously, I had a big bias towards Arknights, so I didn't really mind.
총알값 아까울 먹은 아니군.
敵は深手を負っています。
The Venn diagram. Well, if you look at the Venn diagram for the cameos that showed up in the April Fool's events, there was Blue Archive and Umamasume, which would be pretty hilarious. Let's see. Uma. How does win rate?
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
I imagine not all the nests are fully explored. Imagine like a nest that solely focuses on horse racing. That's how they make their income. They just raise horses and breed them. Each nest has their own quirk.
죽었네. 다음은 어디로?
Yeah, a gambling nest. Like the, like whatchamacallit, like the Las Vegas of the city.
소각되었습니다.
There has to be one nest that fully capitalizes on that. Besides the one we went to in Kanto 3, or it was like 1 or 2, the Tang Gang. They had a casino, but I don't think that was their entire spiel. I'm staggered. I need to hit this thing.
해체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
J-Corp.
이 결투
Yeah, they only have the casinos. They gotta get all the sports in there, man. Horse racing. What else you can gamble on?
목이 떨어질 수밖에.
Any sport, really.
혈염도 바로.
Any sport that involves winning or losing. You bet something.
모아쳐라.
効果的な攻撃でした。
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
Yeah, we're already nearing November. We're getting pretty close. It's hard to imagine the new Kanto coming out in December.
タオルなら
エリートオペレーターの身の腕前です。
Operator. Bro. Alright. I love win rate.
해체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
Yoshide. You gotta find your daughter. So I think your daughter is dead, maybe.
전탄격발.
もっと効果的な方法が。
죽었네. 다음은 어디로?
일발 장전.
This Sea Reaper won't die. Oh my god, there's another wave.
戦いであれば。
Who's this guy again? Fabius. Fabius? Wow, Higgins. Yeah, that's no bueno. That unopposed.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
Schedule the parties. I'm still recovering and traumatized from all the summoning I did on this game. 400 summons just to get all this stuff, man. Holy shit. We're getting the warp train
형태 붕괴.
fully voiced. That's gonna be neat. Get to listen to Xetti and Sancho's first transformation. I did actually watch the trailer this time. It's pretty cool. Aura.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Aura.
見られがおっこ
What the hell is this? Oh. Fabius. I'm punching this guy in the face. Punch an old man. He needs to take a nap. There's 2 on that.
화격검
Yeah, he just got like power fist or some shit.
벗어날 수 없다.
I like the weapons on W Corp. They're very creative. They got swords, they got hammers, they got knives. A lot of like power
이
fist
결투.
armor and shit. Pretty high tech. Those guys were a pain in the ass to fight in Mirror, you know? The Blood King dudes. Level 4. Would he be qualified to be in Rose's team? Or is he slightly below? What was Rose again? She was level... I forgot what level she was. That looks pretty good.
화격검
Little dinosaurs. Higher rank. Really? Goddamn.
야, 공인의 승리일세.
불타버렸나. 끝내.
L3.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
Captain.
전탄 격발.
Despite being a leader, she has less potent gear, I guess. I think I got enough W agents to make a whole team, I think.
아른거리는
That'd be a cool thing to throw around.
불길 속으로.
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
Roomba.
일발장전.
Roomba didn't wash away the schmuck. Oh, now it did.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
You guys focus on this guy. Forget about that guy.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Evade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all of them except for Ryoshu. I don't think I have Ryoshu yet.
공인의 승리일세.
격발.
Oh my god, triple kill.
これがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘。私もまた一つ学ばせていただきました。
타오르시게.
Damn, we're breezing through this. Goddamn. The only thing we got left is the dungeon. Alright, we should be caught up to where I was on the last stream, except we're doing this on hard mode so I can get the extra
나를
points.
들뜨게 만드는 일은 많지 않지만 이번엔 그 귀중한 경우의 수에
That's
들어맞았군.
story segment.
잘 놀다 간다.
Charge. Oh yeah, I forgot multi-office dudes are a little cool. Yeah, I do have her. Same thing with Dawn. Dawn W. Do I have W? No, I don't have W Roche. I have W Otis. I don't remember if she has one. No. Obviously, Heathcliff has it. I don't think this guy has a W one. This guy doesn't either. This one has it. So this Merschalt. It doesn't look that good. A lot of them are pretty early IDs. Most of them anyways. Alright, now we gotta do dungeon. I haven't done this dungeon yet, so I won't skip the story here. Oh, I'm not going with this team. Take 40. Let me double check. I'm on hard mode, right? Stages. Yeah, I'm hard mode. All right.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
Okay. I watched this. Mayors is from Ire. How you pronounce this shit? One of the many Atlantises under the ocean. Funny enough, I think this is my first time seeing the land or the cities of Ire. Not through Arknights, but through a collaboration. Oh yeah, this just talks about mayors wanting to go to the surface, about wanting to find ways to help the folks up there. That's basically the gist. Okay, it's not terribly long. Mostly fighting. So currently Mayors is not corroded. What was the term again? Well, she's been Carmen basically. She didn't quite manifest ego. Distortion. See, distortion is when your whole like worldview is shattered and broken. And manifesting ego is when you still believe in your worldview, but you know there are challenges. And I forgot the other one. where you go full blown, basically what Ahab was doing. Let's see. Carmen's Cojito bathwater, man. She's handing it out to everyone.
사냥감인가.
Someone.
몸이 끓어오르는군.
Did I already encounter this certain someone or not yet?
皆さん戦闘の準備を。
Oh, this is one rate.
받아볼 텐가.
Ruin. For only a fair amount of people were able to manifest ego.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
Two prime examples I can think of is Kanto 4. Dongbaek, the terrorist lady. She manifested ego, but she still believed in her ideals mostly. And what's his face? The other guy, Donbaek, Dongrang and Donbaek, the Farm Watch. I think he manifested. No, I think he just straight up distorted. I think. I don't remember.
화격감.
Dongrang did both. The first phase was he manifested ego, and the second phase when he distorted. I think it was the other way around. You're immune to distortion once you've manifested ego. Really? Is that absurd?
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Alright, distortion
効果的
detective.
な攻撃でした。
Yeah, I still have to go. I still haven't fully read all of the novels. I haven't read Leviathan or Distortion Detective yet.
그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어질 수. 그렇게 서 있으면.
I looked up that Wonder Egg, whatever the hell that shit was called.
サンタさんの
A lot of the media was scrubbed off, so it's kind of hard to find it, but I did find it through a random Reddit thread. It's kind of an interesting exploration of another lobotomy corp branch. Though a lot of the art style kind of reminds me of Tumblr. Mayor's Fathoms. Project Moon seems to have a weird track record with hiring artists and them getting fucked over. Seems to be an odd occurrence that happens a lot. We have come across a cavern full of sunken ship remnants and golden treasures and have washed up inside. There are all kinds of unfamiliar sculptures and twinkling golden coins. There's a whole pile of treasures here. Hey, the records here say that this used to be a ship that sailed all across Terra. The Golden Age ship. It must be a gold ship for conquest built during the Golden Age of Iberia. Not canon. Oh yeah, Wonder Egg, Wonder Lab, whatever it's called. Yeah, I heard about that. It's not canon. Though, it's kind of weird. It's not canon, but they still took like some concepts like aberrations or whatever from it, I guess. So it's kind of weird how they go about it. Combine an armada of tall-browed sails, unparalleled technological innovation, and a certain king's greed. King's greed! Man, you get this. Give me the gold. Live artist threw a tantrum. The internet not safe for work. Wonder Lab characters. The characters got Rule 30 forward, and they didn't like that. Well, that's what happens, man. That's unavoidable. People will do anything with Rule 34. Especially anime-looking characters. Wife and artist had elf issues. NAI? Still chilling with PM. Valmori was the former artist for Limbus, I think. Let's look around for gold. Nothing happened. What? Alright. Damn. I wonder if I missed an ego gift there, probably.
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘
Yeah,
の
the
準
founders
備を。
look so derpy.
화격검.
Milner's gift. Fuck.
いい결투.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
I'll be sure to use his ego, probably.
이것밖에 못하나.
I hope Mayors doesn't prove too annoying.
더는 못 따라나.
I'm not sure how strong she is in a regular story mode compared to her Mirror Dungeon boss form. Fire meets water. Well, technically,
타올라라.
it's fire
ドクターのよ
beats
うに
ice.
優れた式ですね。
Doctor. I wonder why they didn't use the Limbus version of Amiya's art for the profile or voice announcer. Would have been more fitting. It's kind of distracting seeing her regular art there.
끝내. 전수하리.
Dark Flame just helps with a lot of things,
効
man.
果的な攻撃でした。
Just pretty good. Pure damage.
敵は深手を負っています。
화격검.
いい결투.
Don Quixote rocking the 2 rings of Mang. Secretly powerful.
캐치. 소각되었습니다.
Kind of funny how I fully invested in Burn and just did a one-trick pony throughout the entire game.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
But that's how it should be. Yeah, I'm not really into like theory crafting and all that shit. It's too much it's not my thing really. Yeah, I think we're fine for now.
해체어가
Hyper meta.
진행하겠습니다.
The main reason for me to choose Burn was just because I like Leeway's grip. That's like the
ペ
main
ンペさんの
factor.
作戦、とても効果的でした。
And I do like flame effects. That's about it. It's pretty good. That shit paid off when I
흐드러지게.
invested in this team. It's pretty strong. for what it is.
이것밖에 못하나. 그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어질 수밖에.
Oh, you're saying it will be meta because of the Shura, Ryoshi, the flames of hatred, the demon of hatred. It will consume all of Ashina.
격발.
このまま
과격검.
Burn ID. Yep. All we need is burn ID for Keith. A nice 3-star variant of Ryoshu. And one for Hong Lu because he's still in his BJ form, which is trash. Then we'll get fully stacked. I seen a fan art like a few days ago that had Heathcliff as Shao. They're both widows, so it kind of makes sense.
囚人の皆さんの状
They
態
gave
を
Heathcliff
確
like a
認する必
ponytail
要
and
があ
shit.
りそうです。管理人
Let's get this thing out of here. What the hell?
조여 목구를 달고 볼까? 하! 본인의 승리일세.
Loss. What is loss?
이것밖에
Well, the
못.
thing is, Heathcliff specifically lost his not so faded lover.
혈염도 바로.
So that's a specific case. His would-be wife if he stayed
この
behind.
まま行けば敵を食い止められます。
완벽한
Oh yeah, that
한발.
personality doesn't match, obviously. Very different backgrounds. At least from my initial impression of Shao.
これが必要な戦いであれば
완벽한 한 발을 위해
끝내. 전수하리. 혈염도 바로.
Shao, too strong. Glazing. Well, you say that, but we got IDs based off of what's his face? The Mr. What is your answer? And the Li Hang. Yeah, technically Kong Lu has a color level ID.
불꽃을 벼리겠소.
That's Hong Lu, but it's still based on the character.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
과격검.
He's just cosplaying. He's just cosplaying. It doesn't
敵に
count.
対して大きな打撃を与えました。
Calling Hong Lu a fraud.
이것밖에 못하나.
Speaking of like getting the color fixer IDs, which of the sinners would be the most compatible in getting a Virgilius ID? That would be kind of funny. It would be funny if it was Dawn, the biggest fan. Though their personalities are far the opposite ends.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어. 혈염도 바로. 더. 모아쳐라.
Oh,
効果的な攻撃でした。
would do it.
끝내. 전소하리.
Can't say for certain if Virgil will exist in the other mirror worlds. I'm trying to see which sinner would be most compatible personality-wise. Virgil, a sad uncle figure about his orphans dying. He's kind of angry too. Trying to look for a way to fix his adopted daughter.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
Marshall, grateful. What the hell is going on? Why is Faust almost dead? Everyone else is perfectly healthy. Faust is getting fucked up. What is this bullshit? Oh my god. And she has full sanity. Oh. This Reaper? Unopposed. Oh, Fire Fist. Fuck. I might have to magic bullet this guy.
화격검.
I know she hurts herself from burn damage, but not that much. She's too hot.
격발. 안심해라.
ダンテさんの
Probably not used to it because
とても効果的でした。
usually when I use her in Mirror Dungeon, I have like a bunch of healing ego gifts, so I probably don't notice the setbacks compared to using her in story mode. Fucking glass cannon. Actually, at 1 HP. %. I'm guessing this does not work since she's at 1 HP. Alright, these guys are not. You guys need to get rid of this Reaper. This guy is a problem.
화격검. 몰아넣었으니 더는 못 달아나.
마무리.
Donk. How much ego do I have?
일발장전.
I got no gloom. What the hell? Alright, I don't even have gloom. My gloom resource is. Do any of these guys have gloom?
급행이신가? 의뢰비는 좀 더 비싸다네.
조심하시죠.
다가오지 마세요. 이 불꽃은
이야기는 패장 후에
Gregor, but his counter still.
마주하지.
소준 중입니다.
너는 위아래가 없군.
Nope.
잔불에 주의하시오.
Dawn Clear. God, how strong these Reapers are. Of course, he has an unbreakable coin bullshit too. Great. Who's he targeting? Jeez, no wonder. What the fuck? Offense level +7. This is relatively cheap. What else should I use? Yeah, I'll just use this. I'll just use something cheap for now. Not much options there though. God, I really need a good burn eco for St. Clair, man. This is really ass. Pick Capote up. This is cheap. I'll do that. Capote. I'll just do this. I'll do this. Drawn by the flame.
받아볼 텐가.
Go Roomba.
개체 소각되었습니다.
Go frenzy somewhere else. Damn it.
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
15 damage. Yeah, attack kind of reminds me of the sweeper.
시계.
エリートオペレータ
God,
ー
how
の
many of
名
these
前
dudes
です
are there, man? 20! Fucking hell. It's a little much. The C brand is spreading more, it seems. Wait, I can't even target it. Never mind. Alright, let's judge this. One of you guys gonna get rid of this damn thing. Oh, that's alright.
받아볼 텐가. 그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어져.
I didn't check what boss was aiming at. Hope she doesn't kill herself.
버러지 같은 놈들.
Ah,
아름다운
shit.
어디로?
Oh, wow.
불길 속으로
れがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘。私もまた一つ学ばせていただきまし
Oh,
た。
it's 2 enemies left. Great. Alright, all of you don't need to be aiming at this thing. Come on. Hello, Ishmael. Who invited you to the party? Ugh.
받아볼 테니.
뭐라 넣었으니 더는 못 따라나.
안심해라. 고통은 없어.
Persistent devouring.
敵は深手を負っています。
Stand tall. You have fought well.
완벽한 한 발을 위해
もっと効果的な方法が。
그렇게 서 있으니 목이 떨어질
There you
수밖에.
go. Alright, we got more. Hopefully I can get us some ego gifts this time. Mayor's Fathoms. Occultist. There's a long line of people waiting outside a rundown building. Inside, people in hoods are distributing something to visitors. I think the ocean's blessings. No, we only wish to help you sate your hunger, even a little. Yeah, we haven't seen you around clearly. You've traveled far to get here. Welcome. Sorry everyone, please understand. They're new here. People in hoods dragged us inside. It's not much, but this should hopefully be able to sate your hunger. Dried fish, huh? Mia and Irene called them finbeast. Fish. Let the other people have it first. It's laced! Nothing happens with this option. Oh, it looks like I clicked on this option from Mirror Dungeon. Does this give me an ego gift? Pride. Of course, we have Otis for that. Peace. We're so glad you enjoyed the food. But did you actually eat it, or? Otis replied calmly, while the flavor was certainly unique, we did like it. At that, they seemed to withdraw their suspicion and turned away. Glad to hear it. Please come back anytime and we'll share some more. I'd rather not. I felt a little prick on the back of my head, as though the hooded people were staring at us as we walked away, but we managed to quicken our pace and disappear. Yoink! We got jerky.
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
Ew. It's delicious in dungeon meshu. Inflict 3 defense down to all enemies. Footsie terrors are featured among enemies. Well, that's pretty good actually. It's level 4. Not bad. At the center of what appears to be an Arknights, symboling the city. At the center of that brilliant golden light must be Maya's. Let's take a quick break here. Are you alright, doctor? I just need to take a quick breather. Oh, you should probably work on your cardio, or Miss Amia might have to piggyback you around. Yeah, well, once we get back, I'll start working out like Calcid suggested. Executive Manager, if it ever comes to it, you may trust me with the piggybacking. Okay, I'm good. Perhaps being in close proximity to Maya's vision of utopia and the center of the light did something. Seaborns near us only gave us a passing glance without attacking us. Something about the way they looked at us felt like they were concerned about us. The sinners couldn't help but look away with a funny feeling. I feel sorrow, regret. Maybe these feelings are denials for all those times she spent agonizing over this. Can we really bring back Mayors? We'll help her return. That's what we're here to do, after all. Alright, let's rest up for a bit before moving on. Is this gonna bring back Faust from the dead? Probably not. Oh, it does. Revive all dead sinners and heal back any surviving sinners back to max HP. Wonderful. And she has her sanity back too. That's... Alright, we're back in here. Final fight. Mayor's Fathoms. She likes weed and drugs. This is crack rocks right here, probably. Oh god, I have to rearrange all this shit, yeah. Oh fuck, why did I do that? God damn it. Okay. I only got one ego
벌써
gift, that's it.
화끈하네.
So sad. At least it's not trash. No, straight into the fight, no dialogue? Oh, okay, never mind. Mayor's Despair. The repulsiveness of people's ill intent, and the faint hope from the light found within. All kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of Amiya's fathoms and sing again. The same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. The sins that people have committed won't let us go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate unimpeded too. But the tides that Miss Mayers is trying to summon is to douse it. Will devour humanity, their civilizations, and the city they came from. So I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company refuse. This isn't like the time I retrieved the ego. A place of light, a speck of darkness, cast a shadow. Reach out into the darkness. Reach. All sinners gain emotional connection for the duration of this encounter. Alright. I didn't really look up what this thing was because I was just on autopilot when doing Mirror Dungeon. So I'm actually gonna have to learn how this fight works. On hit against enemies. Chance to gain one ego resource corresponding to these skills if friendly. An enemy dies after an allied skill attack. Well, usually on turn 1, I just shoot her with magic bullet and see how that goes. How much HP does she have? 3k. God damn. I'll get one shot on her. Just to get the bullets rolling. The bullets! I'll get some burn on this bitch. Well, what does this even do? The skill does not deal damage against targets. Gain 100 Abyssu Vitality.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
That nice defense
정치.
debuff she's got.
벗어날
Very
수
good.
없다.
Though she's still pretty tanky. Burst.
역시 니놈 말대로 어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄환이로.
Dank flame
ダンテさんの
applied.
作戦とても効果的でした。
I like the way the city is shaped in the background. It's shaped like an arc. A boat. Oh, this move. Her water gun attack.
敵の調子が悪くなっているみたいです。
The minions are here. Yeah, almost like an arc. Like, this area is so pretty. Well, look at the cinematic view. Our fellow Roomba is out here to help us. Alright, I think this... She kind of has like a... She attacks her allies, kind of like the Dulciana, whatever her name is, the Blood Fiend. So yeah, I gotta flash with her if I don't want her doing that sort of thing. Consume a bussy for every surviving ally. However, applying damage up next turn to all allies. If she loses the clash, it does not apply the damage up. Okay. Everyone's targeting something. It seems. Is that right? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, there's gonna be one odd one out. Which one of these guys doesn't hit hard? I'm targeting this. Magic Bullet Otis. Those blunt damage. I think Otis is resistant to blunt damage anyways.
소준 중입니다.
No, actually, she's
시작하기
weak against.
용건을.
Never mind. Bite. Okay, he's targeting this guy. That's fine. Greg is a tank.
해체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
Too angry to die anyways.
형태 붕괴
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
끝내 전소하리.
効果的な攻撃でした。
Using Rooster St. Clair gives me less of a headache compared to using Don Clair. Don Clair can be good, but as soon as he runs out of that red coin and purple coin and all I'm left over is Fierce Charge, I'm not having a good time
エ
with
リ
him.
ートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Fierce Charge. Oh, you want Blazing Strike? Here's another Fierce Charge instead. Want a pouch? Is this guy awake? Oh, he's angry. Yeah, he's awake. Fuck. Let's see, I got some regular resources, so let's see if we can use the AoE. Desang. Okay, that targets the guys over there, so that should get a little splash damage there. Yeah, I like the Fiend. It's pretty good. Don Quixote. Faust.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
Match Flame, go.
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
これがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘
Cockclair, go.
また一つ学ばせていただきました。
Magic bullet. How many bullets she has? She's at 5.
격발. 고통.
It's always nice getting that extra second of charge there when she shoots. She keeps spawning more guys. How's this? Holy shit. Indiscriminate. What's this thing called? The Deep Blue Charity. Targeting an ally, heal 10% of their max HP. Targeting an enemy, inflict 2 points. How many bullets does Otis have? 5. This is Clash Ball, right? Yeah, it is. Oh! Magic bullet. Burn this seaweed up. I'll keep spamming. Watch. I'll go with that. Who's Greg targeting? That one.
받아볼 텐가.
공인의 승리일세.
Tangle Creeper.
전탄 격발.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
혈염도 바로. 모아쳐라.
Let's roll heads on this, please. Yeah. 5 bullets.
흔들리는 일 따위 없이 가로막는 모든 것을 침묵시키고 지평선을 따라.
She's squirting all over the place, man. God damn it.
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
Holy shit. That did like 1,000 damage. Flashbang. Stars. They're falling. So what? Alright. You've aged a lot since the last time we met, Fabi. Fabius, I'm an old man, yes. This is the characteristic of the subrace. You haven't aged a day. So, what brings you to the Church of the Deep? Repent for your sins. Seaborns are indispensable in our preparations for the impending doom. Nothing, I mean nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus, it would only be right for me to join hands with those who were able and willing to become Seaborns, to search for a way to prolong our existence. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and the talented as nourishment for Seaborns. but that won't do anything more than prolong our existence. Yes, but is survival alone not enough? I thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of the belief with me. Fabi, you and I both have put our faith in the Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does to me. Seaborns shouldn't be our object of worship. We have to stand on equal ground as them and set our eyes on their natures. Please step aside. Desperation, sadness, and sympathy. Mayor's emotions gush upward, carried by bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred for the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people crushed by the trials of life have surrendered to its absurdities. They both need the Seaborns, perfected beneath the light. Ooh. That is but your wish, Miss Mayers. Foss does not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world. We all know that it can't be possibly that easy to change, but there has to be some kind of warmth, value in that process along. In the lives we lead within the city, what worth could there be to life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is hurt and hate another one. Holy shit, Doctor jump scare. Why dong? Listen, efficient order, natural altruism, they're both virtues humanity should never lose sight of. But there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all civilization, which means that it should never be up to the others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. I wonder if that's pre-amnesia or post-amnesia, Doc. Kind of sounds like after. But what if there's no other way? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Some time had passed since I made Fado Muerto my home. Unlike my prediction, the Seaborn's evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress, and the Fabius seemed to be content just observing their slow development. Maybe it's because they're directionless, without a specific wish. Even still, Seaborns were the key to changing Terra, the land. What the doctor just said is the answer to Arknights' ultimate question. That wasn't even given in Arknights itself. What, in relation to Priestess or some other shit? Priestess. She's doing bad things. Some crazy shit going on. To stand against the incoming calamity, we needed their survivability and adaptability. And the humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborn's blind, selfless altruism toward their own. So while I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustration. Stultified? And unable to be resolved. If we were to lose even our sense of selves and creed, assimilated into this stagnated grid of will, for the sake of our survival, civilization had to be no more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence that the Seaborns were the answer to the problem Iberia, land, and humanity faced, and through the cracks of the seeds, doubts were sown. And that's where Carmen steps in. But I already come too far to find a path more beautiful than the Seaborns. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way, some kind of condition Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of self, to retain their individual hopes and wishes. I stood adrift atop the inundation of years I had dedicated to this purpose, holding unto this precious hope that steeled my shaping heart. And that was the easy part. There were no better solutions. Don't look away from the answer that lies right in front of me. All I need to do is find a way for Seaborns to hope and wish to have them each carry a sense of self. I just had to repeat that to myself like a mantra again and again. Whoa. But my drifting days came to an end when I found a new path illuminated by the strange light from across the sea. On that day, the day when the faint blue light shone and a whisper visited to me. What? Oh. Who's there? Whose voice? That bum at it again. The answer sought through the eons by people didn't recognize played over and over in my ears. The voices that spoken was muffed about warm, but it was warm and beautiful. The light of the city. The hearts that were lost, the emotions that were forgotten, the sense of self. No, that's not enough of it. But I'd like to hear more about the light. The light has sprouted from 10 virtues. An image those words drew in my mind was clearer and more beautiful than ever. Terra, the city. They both failed to find a way outside of this bridal. If they're going to be satisfied with living on as they are, then ears. Oh my god. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, and even if you may be lost in ideals, you have to keep walking. TikTok. Survival worth of life. As I have never been too certain about either of those complicated ideas, I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. That's not to say the city has no need of the altruistic nature Myers wants to bring there. That's not to say that I have a better answer than the combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regrets, and the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners became my answer, and I take on. Honestly, I don't really know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners and our adventure. Still, I want to keep trying. You're right, the city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every other day. But, Mayors, that light you spoke of, I don't think that's what protects the ego, the sense of self. To protect it, you have to first look unflinchingly both ways, the path that lies ahead and the one that you walked. Then you confront them both. That can't be right. The light, it has to. You're just working based on what you heard about the city and the light. Ain't that right? How can you be so confident that the light will be able to protect the Seaborn's sense of selves? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do what you hope it does, Mayors, it won't change anything. Turning our nature's kind by transforming us into Seaborns, a convenient method like that isn't our path. Because the sense of self protected like that, the kind nature attained like that, wouldn't be our own. It would be yours, Mayors. Your own will, protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind. It's a path of unbearable suffering. We might fail some days, but despite our efforts, some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer. Ooh, verily, not one of us, as we are now, may see the culmination of that path. Yet I can hardly find it within myself to simply leave it all in thy hands with so much as trying. You're saying that Seaborns can't be the answer I've always sought? Oh, Irene. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mayors. The sea monsters don't even know what self means. That's why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce the sense of self to those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more. She's a Seaborn, shape distortion, who is not AC born, and endlessly anguished contemplating distortion. Mayor's wish is to achieve an altruistic world, then her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example, Fabius. It seems clear to me that was precisely his wish. That doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mayes. You're telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again in search of that new answer? Yes. You won't be alone on that path. Walk it together, relying on one another. It won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mayers, it's such a prideful thing to do.
タンテさん、なんだか
Oh, the expedition.
ただならぬ気配を感じます。
Just because you wanna force everyone to think like you doesn't mean suffering will no longer exist. The Seaborn are nothing but a hive mind, at least from what I've seen in Arknights story. This, oh my god, I forgot about this shield phase, it's annoying. 1,000 shield, fuck. Sinners on top of Neversea brand and in turn take fixed damage. Oh. Can I target the Roomba? Yes, I can. Alright, let's have Dawn knock the Roomba out. One, two, three, four, five, six. She has more turns than I do. What the fuck? High priority. Consume. What does this do? Oh yeah, I've seen that one already. Okay, this one, Fierce Current at 50 vitality, consumes vitality to gain 4 power. So some of these use it, I guess. Whoa. Oh, she also has this thing. I don't even know. Okay, this is where she's at right now. Adrift Compassion. Ends combat phase, starts a new pattern. Gain 100 vitality when gaining this passive or when recovering from stagger. Gain shield equal to the amount of HP lost. When gaining shield, activate indispensable compassion. Well, I don't know. I'll just unga bunga it, I guess. Oh, push. Well, I gotta use some ego for this. Mersault space thing is really good. So I just want a fire puncher. Actually, how does Dawn do against this? Not that hot, actually. Yeah. Curse. That's useless. Yeah. Let's try this. Get some shield, I guess. Why not? Alright, I still have Durante, I forgot. No, I only have the ego thing, that's about it. You know what? All these are red coins, man. Yeah, fucking good. Otis is at 7 bullets. She's ready to blow, but I don't know if I should let her blow right now. Especially since these clashes are rather unfortunate. Jesus Christ, whoa. Really? Let's roll that. Nope. I don't want Otis blowing up yet. This one inflicts tremor. That can kind of help out Mersal a little bit. See, inflicts rupture. It uses a lot of sloth though. Let's go with the basic shit. Can't tell who's this targeting. Greg? Oh, what? I thought I was using ego. Uh-huh. Neutral. Fuck. Oh, fuck it.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
모든 슬픔과 눈물을 끌어모아
Toad
대신
bath
물어드릴
water.
수 있다면 눈부시지 않다고 두려워하지 마라.
Gotta charge up the cannon.
이 스며들 듯한 비에 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠소.
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
He didn't like that. That was way too much damage.
아득한 여정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Months to go. The Odyssey had a purpose.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
Jesus Christ. She's doing the what was that dragon dude from Genshin? I forgot his name. Nebelite? He does the same attack. Hydro cannon. Tides carry away the windows to Mayor's Pass, soon devouring them beyond vision. It's almost as if Mayor's in the dungeon of the Fathoms. No, the ocean itself is fusing into one. The majority of distortions encountered by the bus team have assumed a form generally recognized as an organic entity. However, there is nothing preventing a distortion's form from breaking that boundary and taking a different shape, as it may vary by the individual's desire. If their distortion is allowed to exacerbate undeterred, it may eventually corrode to this very space in which we stand. As we were taking some time to catch our breaths, a few small machines tumbled to the ground, shot from one of the trembling phantoms. Must be one of those mysterious machines in Mayer's home we saw when we peered into their memories. The machines continued to whir loudly, as though the waves broke through them. We saw that there were various apparatus attached to the sockets on their sides. Oh, that's the regular gift section. A little handy. Hand of the Saint. And fantastically wonderful machine. Alright, give me my ego. Alright, HP. Hand of the Saint. There's a lot of options in there. Not getting staggered would be pretty nice. Power boost would be kind of cool. Now to see Brand's influence on the centers. I forgot what that does exactly. I'm assuming that's the nervous impairment. Well, it's probably something else. I'd rather not get staggered. I don't really understand how it works, but that sounds helpful.
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
Is that actually? I have a stagger line still there. I wonder if I got scammed.
뒤벙거리고 있다간 피가 끓어오른 투개에게 쪼아먹힐 테니까.
She's at 1 speed. Alright. The odds are looking a little favorable here. Except this attack here. Dark Flame.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
Her shield's almost broken.
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
Donk Punch. This bullshit again. More Dank Flame. Alright. Otis got staggered. I got scammed. I'm just gonna pop the magic bullet next turn if she survives. I see the yellow stagger. You see, she staggered. Look, look, look. Another guy's also staggered. So is Dawn. $61 damage.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて
Well, fuck.
本当に嬉しいです。
Keep spamming Donkey Punch, I guess. I need healing.
해체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
Please be gentle. wheels. Arthritis. Flawless spam. Ouch.
Limbus カンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
Alright. Oh, the Roomba's here. Alright, I'm gonna use magic bullet. Fuck this shit. Mayors needs to chill out. Ooh. Oh, I can use this. Dominating. Can't use Capote anymore for this binder. Ah, that shit does not work. It works now. Yeah. Booster.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
저 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
Stab, stab, stab.
전력으로 상대하마. 전탄격발.
Damn, heads on everything. Alright, heads? No, well, that was a letdown.
바란 것이 절망이었다 해도 단원이 향할 곳은 정해져 있지.
Boy.
계약은 이것으로 끝이 아닐 테지.
Oh, another Tails roll. Come on, man. You're disappointing me.
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은
Holy damage.
빛바래지 않을 테니.
Damn. Damn. That fucked her up. It's true that people scrutinize others for differences to find something they can hate. But it's also true that it's often those very differences that people look up to. A Zayn, just a Zayn. Admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. This red part of Doctor's mask bugs me. It's like he's blushing or something. Yes, and Miss Mayers admired those two unknowns, Seaborn and the Light. She thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayers, do you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies and I'll talk more to find a new path forward, realizing my wish. As for what will happen now, Miss Mayers, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too. We'll help you in your search for that path, if we can. The great arc built from the city crumbles. Light fades and gives way to shadow. And we found ourselves back aboard the vessel Massas. Battle complete. Vessel Massas is slowing down. How's Miss Mayers? Here, unconscious, the mental strain seems to have taken its toll. It all happened inside the dungeon of the Fathoms, but it can't have been too easy on her mind to send so many waves after us. What'll happen to Miss Mayers? First, we'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhode Island. Her efforts were misguided, but she also had Terra's best interest at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. What if she's sentenced to death? But cut. Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. It's finally over. All we have left to do is go back, as we were preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than we were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. A low throbbing roar vibrates the air as strange shadow looms over the ship. Where did this shade come from? Wait, is that? Almost as if driven by instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Greg and runs into the control room. Something must have clicked in Otis's head, and she also turned and ran after Ismail. If those two are running into the bridge. Brace! Grab onto something. Oh, bollocks, mate. Might end up right before the finish line. Doctor, Dante has advised that we grab into something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone, brace for impact. Stay alert, something's coming. The ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned portside, and I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water surface, right where the ship was a second ago. It's a seaborn about the size, no, slightly larger than the vessel Masus. It's Moby Dick, but seaborn. Amiya's communicator buzzes with Ismail's voice. The currents are going wild. No, something's causing these currents to go wild. How wild? We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we may have to take the vessel masses to cross the dimensional duel. Does Rhode Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but we have to come up with one now, and fast. Dante. Does anything come to mind? We should first figure out why that seaborn's coming after us. It wants to gunch us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. With that, the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around to let the others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with the ship. Blindly obsessed, you could say. Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be that Fabius ordered it? Scotty, where have you been? It's coming after me. Scotty. Yes, I'm the enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself there. Just what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you? Abyssal hunters are those who hunt seafarers and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It's Scotty's raison d'etre. Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Scotty. They're trying to make her Ishmarla. Operators of Rhode Island are heavily fatigued at this moment from their long defense against the waves in the dungeons of Fathoms. The same could be said of us and Miss Amaya, who battled Mayers in the meantime. Did she? To engage that seaborn in this particular circumstance is... Whoa. Something shakes the vessel Masas once again. What's this now? There's more! There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship, however. A violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves toward vessel Mesa. Past the sudden wall of mist, the red mist there was. We're lucky. Or was this simply how it's supposed to go? Oh shit. Isharmor. I was pronouncing it wrong. Sir Knight. 2 Seaborns. It's going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at that giant medicine monster. Like Hong Zhu said, the knight charged straight at the giant, rough waved at the great Seaborn as though he hardly noticed our presence. Dawn. Don't touch the water, Dawn. Don't take a shower. If we can help the knight repel the Seaborn, we might just have a shot at setting Limbus back to the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel ourselves. Can everyone still move? I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move. I've got a plan. I like everyone to trust me on this. Things aren't so bad outside after you enter the portal. Now's the time for the hunter to get to work. The bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Scotty leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. The operators each scattered to their appropriate positions as commanded by the doctor. Ismail and Otis both exited to their decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Kaltitz seems to know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and descend to the decks for our return. It doesn't seem like we'll all be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're all going to be okay? We can stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Mia pointed toward the dimensional door, which had shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. You don't have much time. I wonder if it was only supposed to open for a set period of time, or what if it's closing now, because our work here is done. There was precious little we learned about now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amia. We would have been lost for a while in this world if it weren't for Rhode Island's help. Bunny! Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess. What the heck? Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Mierda! Try not to drop into Iberia next time, you got that? Ah, sure. Let's all stay nicely put in our worlds. As the Great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Scotty and the night, the ship's bow manages to stop inches from the dimensional door. That Scotty just leaped in the air. Manager, now's your chance. Get to the dimensional door. Oh shit. Someday I hope we meet again. We shall take our leave. Oh yeah, how happy Amia is amongst the chaos going on right now. Oh, I recognize this operator here. There goes the generic medic lady. I forgot her name. We shall take our leave. Let's return to the city. The sea had turned into a brutal battlefield. Terrible roars contending with one another. Taking one final look at Rhode Island defending the vessel masses, we leap into our pitch black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. Swept away by the tide of consciousness. The river draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... We're back in Honglulu land? What the hell? What? How convenient. Where is this? Yehongyon? I butchered that. I look around and see the sinners strewn about the room dozing off. Ugh. I see Heathcliff crashing like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? Bizarre. sensation that something was truly amiss crawls up my spine. Whoa, Zirin. She looks different. You have to come. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue your rest in your chambers. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities in the areas adjacent to your body. Huh? What? We just came through the dimensional door after Rhode Island. Roads? You were transferred here after the LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of Lobotomy Corp Branch. I feel like I just went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what. There was a hole in my memory and this strange emotional tug in my heart, an ego I don't ever recall extracting. What, it got a memory wiped? Is that what we're going with? The Arknight characters got Catherine. Though he still has the ego, I guess. Judging by this sentence. Om nom nom nom. Rocinante pretty. Abel me, but 5 more minutes of sleep. Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes. But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... Wait, where's Suede? She said something about how there's been a delay or something. I couldn't find Suede, who's been bringing us odd jobs here and there during our stay. Anywhere in Yongyong. You lose the egos. Sorry. It's been refunded. Towards the company, not you, of course. We got a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep. You weren't going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memories before sinking again. There's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to life. Is this doctor? Which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. Yeah, that sounds like something a doctor would say. The worth of life. I don't quite recall who said that or even where I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what exactly it was supposed to mean. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in ideals, even still, some of those words left a lingering impression on my heart. You have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began waking up the sinners one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. The sinners each begin waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings, like they were just pulled out of a long dream. It was all just a dream. Nice cop-out.
관리자님이 명하는 것이라면 탄원은 어디든
Damn.
무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다. 설령 사랑하는 사람일지라도.
Wow, look at all this currency. Holy shit, I got almost 1,000 just from the dungeon. Oh, that's probably because of normal mode too. Damn. That was a kind of short ending. Kinda. It's kind of short. Just wake up from a wild dream. The star of the city. There goes the library. I guess that wraps up everything. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the story for this now. I should have enough to buy. Oh, damn, 1,800. Oh, man, give me the shit. Let's get these. Get these. Oh, I need threads. Actually gonna have enough for all this? Holy shit, that takes a lot. No, I'll take it. Yeah. I got 141. I can buy some of these if I want. Or more tickets, I guess. Well, that's pretty good. I managed to buy all the essentials on the last day. I call that a success. It's gonna be sad to see this event go. Hopefully it still remains in the feeder archive so I can see it, but I did record it, so at least I have that. I wonder if Mayors will be... It'll be kind of cool if Mayors ends up being a playable operator in Arknights. If only. I imagine the director would be pretty stoked if that would happen, but I don't really see it happening, maybe. Let's see, Refraction Railway. I don't know when this expires, but I need to get this because I got all these unclaimed rewards. Look at all this stuff, man. Arknights collab on their side. You'll hear a few like Easter eggs and cameos and shit. Mayors is its OC. His original creation. They gave him the liberty to self-insert his character. Yeah, 1 month. Oh, is there a confirmed date? Is there a confirmed date for this shit? Travel log is empty. Well, 1 month, so yeah, probably have to fucking figure out a day. Relay one is after Wall Pargies. Oh, I thought I had enough. Yeah. Obviously I'll stream this when I get around to it. I imagine, yeah, it's at level 50, so I think I should be able to breeze through it with my burn team at level 55 and stuff. Because I think this is like way before all like Li Hang Mersault and all the other strong ass shit came out. I need 2 teams. Ah, really? Shit.
밤이 되었지.
Thread. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. Rupture. Oh, I got the hay shoes, I guess. Let me see. Do I have Isang? Oh, I do have him actually. Never mind. Who else has Rupture? This guy. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I have a full team of Heishu. I don't think. Do I have Honglu's thing? Yeah, I do have Honglu's Kong ID. The Lord of Hongyun. What's the frontliners for this? The first 7 members. I don't think Don has one. Not yet. Cockclair. Honglu, 3 rabbits. Ishmael, and whoever I want. 3 rabbits. Okay. Did I up tire? Yeah, I did. How much does this cost? 69. Okay, I think I got enough to level up at least 7 members or 6 members. Probably. Otis is uptied. Ryoshu's uptied. Did I uptide these guys? I uptied most of them, I think. I don't think I uptied this guy yet. No, not yet. No. Let me do this. Uptide.
각 필두는 들어라. 너희의 주고는
A bajillion boxes.
몹시도 불쾌함을 참을 수
I'm not
없다.
watching this. I'll watch it later.
이들에게 가르쳐라.
Don't whisper in my ear, Honglu. Honglu. Let's see. Ishmael's already uptight. Let me up. His fucking ears, I swear. His Uma ears.
발굽소리 나거라. 모래는 일거라. 함성은 메아리 치거라. 도망칠 곳 없는 길목이거라.
What the?
군주의 말대로 악신품은
Ooh, this
역적
is a good
배언했으니
Are you at peace? Yes. Bye. I'll watch that later. Dawn as a monkey. That'd be perfect. Kind of reminds me of the monkey from Aladdin. Just give her a little hat. I don't think this guy has anything. Potential man. Lord of Honglu Land. Whoa, what the hell? That's a flashy animation. Rabbit Forspion. The rabbits. I like the look of the rabbit sprite, so I think using this team would be pretty nice. Let's level you up. Utish. Alright. Sinclair's already leveled up. Level up Ismail. Oh shit, oops, wrong button. Alright. How much resources there are left? I got, alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need one more member. I'm assuming all these guys do rupture. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, they all do rupture. Uptight 3. Oh. Huh. Ishmael. Oh, damn, this takes a lot. Hmm. 200. 113. Looks like I got enough to level up to 2. Oops. Or the snakes. I only got the snakes left. That's about it. Crow's eye. Christmas nightmare. Sinking. Dead rabbits, merce. Boss. Was he has a rupture or some shit? When an ally with the fastest speed hits an enemy with +6 rupture, inflict 1 offense level down. 3 times per enemy per turn. Huh. Nice buff. Also this clash power. Oh, I'd have to uptie this guy though. Tier 2, tier 3. I should have enough. That's like 40.
슬슬 시간을 채워 넣을 때가 됐군. 분수를 모르고 골목에 돌아다니는 갱도 보인다. 시간을 벌 때군.
Ah, God, everyone's stories is showing up now. Dead rabbits. Alright, we got that. What does lobotomy meat lantern do? Ally with the highest aggro. That doesn't do anything for me. W core. Surely W core. No, that's charge. No rupture. Don is bleed. Most SP does pierce damage. Oh wait, Queen. No, I think Queen is charge. Or whatever the hell this is. Yeah, it's charge. Poise. Potency. Right? Oh, go with that, I guess. Potential man. What does this passive even do? One ally with the least SP loses 10 SP when hit by an attack that gains 1 full on. Sprague, Rodian, Honglo. They're all police. The hells. I think this is poise. Oh, this is rupture actually. One ally with the highest max HP inflicts one more rupture of skill effects when attacking a target with a damage type that the target is fatal. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. Attacking a target with a damage type. Okay, well, probably go with this one, I guess. Doesn't look too bad. I'll grind a little more EXP tickets because pretty much my Heishu team is almost done. Everyone's already upside. Just need to get more tickets. Not bad. This. Oh, I forgot I had this thing. I'll use that eventually when I remember. Da-ding. Alright, let me just quickly do this. Knock this out.
가벼운 산책을 한 기분이네. 이제 돌아가면.
Just find it funny that the whole memory loss thing
아이고.
is just a weird canon way to Thanos snap this event out of the game system. Very comical. Funny director, man.
이 정도로는 주군이 원하는 바를 다 할 수 없어요. 더 몰아치고
Daddy
더 타올랐어.
Fairy Legs.
시답잖은 사냥이었어. 괜히 길어진 탓에 핏자국이
Level 81,
흥건해져서
holy shit.
아무런 아름다움이 남지 않았군.
흑수는 그 새를 물러라. 대관원의 해충들은 여기까지다.
Alright, there goes my daily. I'm only level 550. I'm probably like very low on the battle pass level compared to most folks. I've been pretty lazy this season. Too busy grinding umas. $974 sweat. I like this one better. All right. Didn't grind, sure. It is a work day, so I'll be ending the stream a little earlier. But yeah, next stream we'll do pod suppression. Get that annoying shit out of the way. I think I might have to use the, well, maybe. I'll probably might use the time machine thing in case things go bad again. I'll sacrifice another rank 5 nugget if I have to. Just to get it out of the way. Because that debuff is pretty rough. You have everything in the game. Every collectible you have. That's the nice thing. You can get everything you want in this game just by grinding your life away. Future clock, please. Buy a continent. We'll sacrifice the nuggets one way or another. Okay, happy Monday. Oh, it's actually Tuesday. What the hell? I'm tripping. Yeah, I know the clock removes all the meltdowns and all that stuff. It's pretty good, just you gotta sacrifice. I saw a comic video recently, a YouTube video. What was it called? It was one of those fan dubs. God damn it. Where is it? It's called Backwards Clock, Lobotomy Corporation comic dub. Uploaded by Lumalace. It's a pretty good depiction of that scenario when you use that tool. Oh, you've probably seen it already. Alright, well, we'll probably stream maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. Don't take my word for it though. I'll try to do the hot suppression nonsense. Nope. I'll probably send a link in the chat, in the Discord. Check it out. It's pretty interesting. Alright, we'll have to send farewell to our Arknights collab. It was a good one. Hopefully we get something on Arknights end. Maybe. Alright, have a good Tuesday. And thanks for dropping by.